Yes, the Sultan of Swing bowling that first over. Look, watch out for his ball swinging. I saw this man bowling a couple of weeks back. In fact, in the last week, his one spell was 4 overs, 2 wickets, and just 6 runs. Imagine bowling 2 maidens, taking 2 wickets, and conceding just 6 runs. That was a Legends tournament, and a lot many runs were scored in the match, but this man bowled brilliantly. Watch out for the swing. He can. That is brilliant bowling. He can move the ball both ways. That is the best part about his bowling. There are bowlers who can bowl outswing balls. There are bowlers who can predominantly get the ball to come back in. But there are certain bowlers who can make you dance, just like Bhuvneshwar Kumar can do, just like Irfan Pathan used to do. Those are the bowlers which are more dangerous because they can move the ball both ways. Hitesh is one of them. Watch out for his early swing. That's the courage of the man. He might have got hurt, but he won't show that pain. But that's good batting. These are two proper strong batsmen, Priyank and Aryan. They can be really dangerous. The Scorpions. That's slightly outside the off stump and rightly called a wide. All those indicators, actually, these are the indicators for the umpires to actually have a slight knowledge of it. These are not the complete guidelines that you need to follow them biblically. You need to. Oh, that ball came in. That is what I was talking about. Fielding needs to be a slightly sharper. That is brilliant understanding between the two batters and good communication, helping them to get that single. 4 runs on the scorecard. What an interesting over. The ball doing slightly. It is not moving prodigiously, but the small little movement would be always there with bowlers like Hitesh Shah. They call him Sultan of Swing for a reason in Garware, and that is what Bishta sir told as he described him. There is a chance, but there is long on, and a single that will take the score to 5. The Sharks won the toss and have decided to field first. 90% of the time, the team who wins the toss decides to field first. That is actually, as Indians, we love to chase. And India has won maximum matches in the last 2 decades chasing. And chasing is a very difficult art. But somehow, we are all of that tendency. We'll face whatever comes and then we'll give it back with interest. That kind of mentality we do have. And always, it's sometimes a safer approach just to understand what the situation is. And you can play accordingly of what happens in the first innings. So it works both ways. It is strategically better to chase at times. Sometimes it can be psychologically the other way around also. Batting first, you play without fear, you can score a lot of runs. That's a very good shot. The ball is racing for the first boundary of the innings. That's a very good start by these two batsmen. Priyank. The score at the end of that's it with a lot of power. The ball going into that mid-wicket cow corner area. Look at him racing away to stop that one from going over. A couple of runs added to the total. The score moves on to 11. Oh, that is beautifully bowled. The bowler is asking the question, how come this ball has not yielded me a wicket? His standing and delivering is not trying to play every ball with proper technique or something. That is the right approach though at times. Why not go for hits in the power play? The power plays are meant to be hit. And he is going for it. This is fantastic batting. This is entertaining stuff. This is blockbuster. This is some spicy batting. And these guys are having some nice food. And this man is eating up the bowler's figures, the man on strike. And stand and deliver. He smashes it for a boundary. A single that will take the score to 16. That's beautifully bowled. That is high in the sky. There is an opportunity. That's the first wicket. That is what Hitesh Shah will bring onto the table. He will give you loads and loads of wickets. That's his first. The Sultan of Swing, the legendary bowler, the 56-year-old young man, gets his first wicket. Bowling right arm over the wicket. Bowling this one came in. That was a very good wicket. The batsman was looking so good. He's been sent back by Hitesh Shah. So 16 runs on the scorecard, 2 overs done and dusted. The most importantly, a very, very promising partnership was terminated by the experienced legendary bowler Hitesh Shah. That's good bowling. They have got the prize wicket. He was looking so good, the batter. He is being dismissed. That was away from the bat though. It would have been a wide had he left it alone. The score moves on to 17. That's good fielding, but better running there. That is beautifully bowled, punched off the back foot. Good batting as well. Cramping the batsman, not trying to give him room. He can be a menacing customer. He can be troublesome, Hitesh Shah. You need to attack him, otherwise he's going to trouble you a lot. But there is a double-edged sword. If you try and attack him, he'll take wickets. You try play him cautiously, he will bowl economical overs. That's a chance of another wicket. He gets two. But what a good catch that was. In fact, that was a very good catch. Moving towards his left, 10 meters. Two top players sent back. Both the opening batters, such wonderful attacking cricketers. They have been out in the process of getting some quick runs. Both claimed by Hitesh Shah. That's a big blow to the Scorpions. The Sharks, they have come back. In fact, they have managed to get two wickets, courtesy some good bowling and fantastic fielding. So one thing's certain with this team, even if they are losing wickets, they are going for it. The right attitude to be having in the power play. The English cricket team under Ian Morgan just changed with this kind of attitude. They were the team which continued to have a go at the bowling, even if they lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wickets down in the power play, they still would score 200 runs because of that attitude. This team is actually attacking and going ahead with that plan. Amit and Bhavin. Oh, that is beautifully played, but that is straight to the fielder. What a good shot. Unfortunately, going straight to the fielder. Ripple gets one, big one, and that is 3 for 23 now. That is another big batsman getting out, Amit. After scoring 4 runs of just 3 balls, that's a very big wicket. He could have been the difference between winning and losing. That was a very good shot. Unfortunately, found the fielder. That ball swung in air, and off the wicket it moved a little and straight into the lap of the batsman, in fact the fielder at short cover. That's unfortunate way of getting out. A good batsman who could have been a destructive one gets out. They need to rethink now. 3 wickets down for 23. They need to re-strategize. They need to just hold back, consolidate, and stitch up a partnership now. Will that change? The idea is right. The run rate is phenomenal. The run rate is in fact exceptional. Problem is they have lost 3 wickets. Three and a half overs, 23 runs on the scorecard. The run rate is fine. Problem is they have lost 2 wickets too many. 3 down they are. It's a 20 over encounter. You just need 2 batsmen to shine and you'll get a decent score. Rachit, another very good player. He needs to stay there for some length of time. And he stays there for 4-5 overs. He'll play a big knock. Oh, look at that ball moving away. Ripple is enjoying the swing over there. This is superb. And this is his USP. He will bowl 3 overs on the trot with the new ball. At times bowl 4 overs on the trot. Ripple and Hitesh are doing something which is very difficult to do. Bowling 3 overs on the trot in a T20 game is very difficult because the batsmen, they get used to your bowling. They understand what exactly you are doing. They understand the length and the pace at the ball which is coming. And you get almost punished in the 3rd or the 2nd over when you try and come back. That is the reason most of the skippers do not ask their bowlers to bowl 3 overs. Unless you are Deepak Chahar or Bhuvneshwar Kumar, who can bowl all 5 overs, 3 overs on the trot. Hitesh figures look exceptional. 2 for 9. Oh, that's great running. That wasn't a run in it. They have manufactured and taken a risky run. That's good. 24 for 3. Good positive running has got them 1 run. And that intent, that body language is needed to just be positive while you defend, positive while you run, and positive while you play those shots. That's good by Rohit. Rachit, he understands the magnanimity of the situation. He understands that not every ball is going to go for a boundary or a sixer. You need to stay there. In difficult times, it is not always fast and furious which is needed. Sometimes standing there, letting the difficult time to pass and holding on to your roots is more important than just trying to do something special. That is what is needed. Good, immaculate technique to see through this difficult pace of bowling. They need to see Hitesh away now. That is what the plan would be. For Hitesh, the ball has not swung as he swings it daily. It has come back sharply, and yes, got a couple of wickets to show for his good bowling. That came in sharply. That came in sharply though. That inward movement often cramps the batters, and that away going delivery can get that outside edge. But he's concentrating more on those in deepers. The last ball of, in fact, two balls remaining in Hitesh's over. That is smart bowling. Just bowling it a bit quicker and pushing the batsman backward. Hitting that hard length this time. Not trying to bowl the in deeper. This is smart bowling. Change in pace, change in line, change in length. The last ball of Hitesh's fifth over against a very smart batter, Rachit. Rachit sees him off. The score at the end of 5 overs is 3 wickets down, and they have scored 24 runs. Scoring won't be a problem. They just need to take care of this difficult time, because 3 wickets is 1 or 2 wickets too many. Try and not lose a wicket for the next 5-6 overs, then come back and hammer the bowlers. Those were big wickets which they got. Priyank, his partner, opening partner, then the batsman coming one down. All those were crucial wickets because they could have been game changers. The way they were hitting the ball in the initial stages was just an alarm for the opposition. But that alarm was taken care of by good catching by the team. Hitesh bowled well, Ripple bowled well, but the catching was exceptional. A very different, unique action, a slinging action of a different kind. Bob, just have a closer look at him. He rips it and slings it hard and tries to bowl it quickly. But with that slinging action, the ball is moving away. Salil Ankula, one bowler from Mumbai, used to bowl 6 out of 6 balls as outswingers. He tried to bowl that outswinger, just bowling it up. The score with that single moved on to 26. What will Ripple do now? He has conceded 2 of 2. Bhavin comes on strike. He's got 4 of 4. Bhavin has different ideas. And that is what his plan is. Try and get a few boundaries for the team. That would be a couple of runs. In fact, just a one single to take the score to 28. "27 runs on the scorecard. How did that miss the stumps? Ripple's flummoxed. The wicketkeeper is flummoxed, and both of them are flabbergasted why the ball did not hit the stumps. But Rachit, he won't mind. He would say, I missed out on a boundary opportunity. He would look at that way. You should not see that 3 batters are out. You should say 7 are still remaining. That is outside off stump, wide being called. The score moves on to 28. 28 for 3. Rachit and Bhavin. That's beautifully bowled again. A single taken quickly. A single that will take the score to 29. Some of these guys might be playing with each other and against each other for almost 25 years, 30 years, 35 years. Some of them may have been playing for 50 years even. There are senior pros in the team, and if they are from the same vicinity, same birthplace, same native place, and come here for the same stuff, they might be playing for 40, 45, 50 years even. 3 for 29. In fact, moves on to 3 for 31. 31 runs on the scorecard at the end of over number 6. 31 runs on the scorecard. And Hitesh, this man wants to bowl another fourth over on the trot. Can you believe it? A 50 plus young man wants to bowl 4 overs on the trot. Even the youngsters find it difficult to bowl 3 overs on the trot. He's bowling the fourth one. But even he should be taken chances against. Even he should be played with some aggression. Otherwise, if you allow Hitesh Shah to bowl normal overs, he's going to take a lot of wickets. Either he's going to bowl an over of 1 or 2 runs. That does not mean you have to hit every ball of his in air. You need to find a way to get runs. Push those for singles and doubles. Play cautiously. And if he offers width, and that is in your arc, deposit it all along the carpet for a boundary. Do not try to go for those sixes, because he is going to be very dangerous, Hitesh. That is what. Even he can bowl a bad ball. That was one of those. A small tickle would have got him 4 runs. He may be the best bowler. He might be the bowler who bowls 99% of the ball in the right place. But that 1% chance is always there that he's also going to dish out a bad ball. That was one of those occasions. Hitesh bowling brilliant spell. The 4th over of his spell. This man is difficult to handle. See, puts it at that difficult length. That length from which the batsman is just waiting to see which way the ball is going to move. This one came back in and it was at a very awkward height. So he almost got the 3rd one, just short of the fielder over there. Hitesh has got a couple. Ripple has got 1. All 3s on the scorecard. 33 for 3. Hitesh bowling his 4th over, the final over of his spell. Played beautifully with soft hand. They are going for a single and they are going to get it. And that is how you should be trying to get those singles. He will give you white balls. He might give you a full toss. He might give you a ball where you can hit. Hitesh, he might bowl 5 good balls, but one ball where he errs in line and length, you need to take advantage. He has bowled brilliantly so far. Just 13 runs, has taken a couple of wickets. Oh, he got the 3rd one. That was a difficult chance, but the wicketkeeper missed it. He could have got his 3rd. Hitesh is not going to invite him for that evening tea now. 3 down and 34 runs on the scorecard. A couple of balls remaining in his spell. Even if it goes for a couple of boundaries, still it would be one of the better figures. That's a wide. Very rarely do we see this man bowling more than 1 or 2 wides in the entire spell. Forget about an over. But twice in this over he has erred. Once on the offside, once on the leg side. Very rarely you will find him bowling wide balls. And that was one of those rare occasions. Couple of balls remaining in Hitesh's spell. He has conceded 14. We'll wait for the umpire's signal. No signal from the umpire. That means that was off the bat. "15 runs, 2 wickets, 36 runs on the scorecard." That's beautifully punched. That is how you score against him. If you try and be greedy, the score at the end of over number 7 is 37 for 3. Hitesh Shah finishing his spell of 4 overs, 2 wickets and just 16 runs. 4 runs per over and getting the 2 top batters who are going hammer and tongs. He really needs to be appreciated, applauded and really thanked for this wonderful spell by the team members. That was indeed the match-winning spell. But Hitesh, if you are allowing him to bowl those tight lines, he's going to trouble you. You need to find ways to get runs against that man. He's very miserly. That's the summary which you are saying. Chandra was looking good. He got 13 of 8. And Bhavin got 14 of 8. 37 runs for the loss of 3 wickets. It's going to be interesting stuff now. Let's see. The change in personnel will get some joy. Again, he's a good bowler. He can be a difficult customer to handle. Daksh. Daksh means someone who is very vigilant. So again, a bowler who is going to be almost like a CCTV umpire. CCTV camera, he's going to bowl it in tight lines. Oh, that came in. That swung in air actually. Almost like how Mitchell Stark gets it. It swung a bit and it swung late. That last second dip, very rarely do we get that. And the wind and the new ball can aid you with that. Some good action. Let's see whether he does it again or that was that just an accidental swing. Oh my God, he's bowling those fantastic incoming dipping deliveries. This is how you can use the conditions. The breeze is moving from maybe, I would say, there is Funke Gao over here and it is moving towards Kamshed, that direction. So from the left of the screen towards the right. And the left armer is enjoying it. Will he get that prodigious swing again? This time off the wicket and a vociferous appeal, a big appeal. And the wicket keeper and the bowler, they are the ones who feel they have been done hard of. But the umpire says nothing doing with it. A very experienced umpire, he did not move an inch. Daksh, meanwhile, has bowled 3 deliveries in 3. The last one was short of good length. The first 2 were brilliant, moving in air. Straight to the fielder. Four balls in a row that he hasn't conceded a run. Brilliant bowling this by Daksh. Oh. That was short. And when the swing is on offer, you cannot be bowling short. That was beautifully played. Using the angle of the bowler, using the pace of the bowler, just swiveled across that short arm pull, giving him those 4 important runs. So 3 for 42, we are at the Satyaprakash Joshi ground in Lonavala. It is not neither in Lonavala, it is neither in Pune, it is not in Kamshed. It is somewhere between Lonavala and Kamshed. This wonderful, beautiful paradise for cricket. It is a 7-acre property, beautifully constructed, and it is just into its 20% of plan what it is. They are planning to have a big complex. The epicenter would be, the main attraction would be cricket, but they are going to make it into a small mini sporting world where they could have a place for recreation, where the families can come in and have some fun. Also, it's a nice place for them to stay and enjoy the beautiful weather. And cricket would be the thing which would be the main focal attraction. 42 for 3. .42 for the loss of 3 wickets. That came in sharply. That was some movement, but again, when you're pitching it on the middle stump or the leg stump and you're getting that inward movement, the ball is going to drift down leg, and any tickle on it would go against you. So when you get that sharp swing or that some movement of the wicket, you need to pitch it well and pitch it up, pitch it in outside the off stump or maybe on the middle and off or wherever it suits you the best. 43 for 3 at the end of 8 overs. The run rate slightly in excess of 5.5 runs, in fact 5.38 runs per over. The Sharks, they won the toss. They invited the Scorpions to bat, and the Sharks have gobbled up 3 batsmen from the opposition. But the Scorpions are known to sting and sting hard. Will the Scorpions strike back and get their teams right back in the contest? 3 top batters were out cheaply, and perhaps that is the reason this team is stuttering, stammering, and trying to get on to a substantial total. That is the high risk, high reward kind of angle. You may get 100 runs in 10 overs, or you may lose out 3 wickets and just 42 in the next 8. That can always happen. Janak and Shanil planning out for the next match actually. Shanil is finding it very difficult to eat even a small piece of food. वो नहीं हजम होगा. I don't think so. It might not be feeling tasty at all. That can happen. अब इसमें गुलाब जामुन भी आपको कड़वा ही लगेगा. Janak, he is having a smile on his face, but still not happy with the umpire's decision. Still rubbing his elbow. But when we saw it, the replays, it was the right call. 43 for 3. Oh, what a ball that is! What a ball! And he just gave it away after staying there for some length of time. That was a peach of a delivery. And Rishin gets the wicket in his very first over. What a ball that was. Yorked him completely. The batsman who showed so much patience. He's such an experienced cricketer, Rachit. He could have got them out of trouble. A Yorker. He wanted to flick it in the onside. He got himself yorked, and a very good batsman who can play a very big innings, long innings, and one who is known for staying there on the wicket, gives his wicket away. Maybe ricocheted off the pads and then onto the stumps. Rachit, he gets out. That is a big blow again. 4th wicket down. Have a closer look at it from the side angle. And he got into a tangled position, and that's a very big wicket of Rachit. So all fours on the scorecard. 44 for the loss of 4 wickets. And Rishin, who got the wicket of the very second ball, which he bowled, has got a very important man, Rachit, out. Rishin and Rachit almost similar sounding names with some different endings, but Rishin saw the end of Rachit's innings. Oh, that is beautifully bowled. Keeping it straight, keeping it simple, bowling that hard length, that kind of a bowler. Damien Fleming from Australia was one such bowler who used to hit that hard length, and his balls used to be very difficult. Ajit Agarkar was one such bowler from India who used to bowl the difficult length, and his balls used to hit hard. That kind of a bowler who hits the length hard. Oh, that is what I was talking about. Lot of strength in that ball, lot of energy and lot of effort to get the ball soaring past his nose. That is how you bowl those short deliveries. So Yash comes in to bowl his first over and the 10th over of the innings. Oh my god, that is suicide. That is suicide in broad daylight. People say murder in broad daylight, that was suicide. And that is sacrifice. It's almost heartbreaking. The batsman at the non-striker's end, he went for that. In fact, there was no run in it. Kamlesh Bhai, he is a very good player, but that was a wrong call. But Bhavin sacrificing his wicket. He's almost a bundle of energy, Kamlesh. Very difficult to keep him quiet. Bhavin giving his wicket away for Kamlesh. He could have stood his ground, but he gives his wicket away for his senior partner. That takes some big heart and some strong decision when you can give your wicket away for your other batter. A single that will take the score to 47. 47 for 5. This team is almost in clutches of the opposition. 1947 was the year when India got independent. This is the score which is troubling the team in saffron. Bhagwadari, one man who can get them out of trouble is Devang and Kamlesh. Kamlesh and Devang, this pair can be dangerous. Kamlesh is very, very aggressive. He is almost like the teenager who wants to have a head-on battle with anyone. That kind of an individual. He wants to take the opposition on, but this time he actually got better of his own man. 48 for 5. Kamlesh, for a change, is trying to stay calm over there. He wants to play a longer innings. That is right. Played with soft hands. Look at Kamlesh. So 48 for 5. The Scorpions almost look like Scotland. The short form of the team is SCO. It appears like Scotland is playing. It almost is like an international team's name. It's not Scotland, it's Scorpions. 49 for 5 has to change. Oh, that is a very, very good ball. A good stop. They've got some great bowlers. They've got a very compact and strong side. They have got Hitesh, who is a 50-year-old young man who can bowl fantastic moving deliveries. And they have got this man, Rishin. He is almost bowling the ball with a very heavy action. Very difficult to take. That's nicely played. That is some great pace on the ball. Certain bowlers hit the bat very hard. He's one of them. But his bowled is 1.3 overs. The way he got Rachit out was outstanding. Scorpions, they need to stay there. Oh, that was a bouncer. Generally in amateur games, we try and avoid bowling the bouncers because bouncers are meant to just get the batsman on the back foot, not to hurt them. But when the batsman is not wearing a helmet, it is very dangerous. That is why they bowl bouncer just to get the batsman on the back foot. This time, sliding down leg side. Very good call by the umpire. The ball was there in the line, but the angle of the ball would have taken him down the leg side. Great umpiring this. And it's not only the impact, but the way the ball is being bowled wide of the crease with the angle, the ball would have slid down leg side. Fantastic call. 51 for 5. So 52 for 5 at the end of 11 overs. So 52 for 5. 11 overs done and dusted, 9 overs remaining. Will things change for the Scorpions? Things can change with one small little partnership. Both these batsmen capable of taking their team out of trouble. The problem is they have a very good bowler like Rishin to take care of. They also have Ripple, but they do have other bowlers who are not bad, but they are not that efficient or not that in good form. Though you can take chances against them, you can get a few boundaries against them. You need to show some patience, just like Mahendra Singh Dhoni does. That is beautifully done. There was width on offer, and he slashes and slashes hard. Perhaps that is the first of many to come. That is the reason these two batsmen are very, very dangerous. A boundary to just signal to the opposition that we are not here traveling 250 kilometers or so to just come and enjoy the hill station over here. We are here to compete, we are here to win, we are here for a purpose. And the purpose is clear, to go for the shots. That is smartly played. But the problem is they are not seeing the security of their own partner. They just touch and go. They should be making it sure that the batsman running at the non-strike, the danger end, his safety has to be ensured, and then only you can call. It's not only your safety, but the safety of the other batter who's going to come to your end. 57 for 5. That is hammered down the ground, and they take a single that will take the score to 58, 58 for 5. Devang, he has got 9 of 8. He's already hit one wonderful boundary, square of the wicket. और क्या रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट्स हो रही है दोनों खिलाड़ियों के बीच में, सूझबूझ साझेदारी काफी अच्छी तरह से पनप रही है. 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर अभी भी 2 गेंदें शेष है 12वीं ओवर में. अभी भी 8.2 ओवर का खेल शेष है, और इन 8 ओवर्स में इस गेम की दशा और दिशा बदलने का दमखम रखते हैं दोनों भी बल्लेबाज, और इन दोनों को खेलना पड़ेगा. अब सिर्फ देवांग अकेले का काम नहीं है, कमलेश का भी अकेले का काम नहीं है. साझेदारी क्रिकेट में और लाइफ में काफी जरूरी. ऑफ स्टंप के थोड़ी सी बाहर थी. बहुत ही अच्छा निर्णय अंपायर का. बिल्कुल वो उसी दिशा में थी जहां पर वो उचित करार दी जा सकती थी. ऑलमोस्ट जहां पर ऐसे जाके थोड़ा सा आधा इंच भी अगर वो ऑफ के बाहर चली जाती तो उसको वाइड करार दिया जाता. काफी अच्छा निर्णय अंपायर अमित सालवी द्वारा. 5 विकेट के नुकसान पर 12वीं ओवर की आखिरी गेंद, और ये बैकफुट पे जाके खेल दिया, सीधे हाथों में चला जाएगा. ओ माय गॉड, ऐसे जब लग रहा था कि वो अपनी इनिंग्स को संवार रहे हैं, संभाल रहे हैं और आगे बढ़ रहे हैं. कमलेश, बहुत बड़ा विकेट है. ये बल्लेबाज 30, 40, 50 काफी तेज रन कर सकते हैं और अच्छे फॉर्म में है. पिछले 2-3 मैचेस में जहां पर मैंने उनको दूसरे प्रतियोगिता में देखा है, काफी जबरदस्त फॉर्म में है. लेकिन इस बार एक साधारण सी गेंद पर एक साधारण सा शॉट खेल के आउट हो चुके हैं. बहुत बड़ी विकेट है ये, बिकॉज ये बल्लेबाज इस गेम का की दशा और दिशा बदलने का दमखम रखता था. आउट होकर वापस जाएंगे, आएंगे नए बल्लेबाज एसके. So 59 for 6. That was the 6th wicket down of the last ball of the previous over. That's clearly drifting down the leg side. That has to be a wide. Is given as a wide. 60 runs for the loss of 6 wickets. 6 for 60. Oh, that's a full toss, a gift. And that is muscled for a single. Missed out. "61 for 6. Jai bowling his first over. That's a good hit by Sandeep. A single that will take the score to 62. 62 for 6. That's beautifully bowled. The score moves on, in fact, stays on 62. 62 for 6. That was a slower one which completely flummoxed and flabbergasted the batsman. 63 runs on the scorecard with that. 63 for 6 with that leg by. We are into the 13th over. Wanted to shovel it past the mid-wicket area. Did not connect it well at all. The score stays on 63. 63 for 6. The last ball of the 13th over. The first from Jay. He's conceded 3. The last ball. That is a full toss. The 2 full tosses missed in this over. And the score at the end of 13 overs is 64 for the loss of 6 wickets and almost 5 runs per over, just a shade under it. That's beautifully bowled. The runs have been literally stopped. Sandeep trying to get the innings going. He's trying to establish a partnership with Devang. Devang has looked so good. The only problem is Devang needs somebody to stay there with him. So Devang will take care of his batting and team's cause. Oh, that was a full toss again missed. Full tosses shouldn't be caressed and just let go like that. They should be hammered for a few runs. You don't have to play the full tosses in air, but at least you can hit them for boundaries. He bowls a quicker one and hits it down the ground for a single. The single will take the score to 65. Another low scoring affair. This is a ground where you can enjoy batting. You can go for your shots. Once you do that, you become unstoppable and difficult for the opposition. That is nicely placed. Just 1 run to take the score to 66. 66 for 6. unique scorecard. 66 for 6 in 82 balls. A single that will take the score to 67. Last ball of the over. That's very good collection. That's a wide, but the wicketkeeper has saved 4 runs for his team. 68 for 6 with that wide. The extras are always welcome for any batting side. This team has bowled rarely. That is slashed, then slashed hard. Good work by the fielder at short third man. It is very difficult for the ball which is cut and it goes behind the wicketkeeper. The ball because the ball swirls and the batsman himself is not in control of the shot. The fielder finds it doubly difficult to stop those balls. 69 for 6 at the end of 14 overs. That's a big wide. That will take the score to 70. 70 for 6. That is it straight back to the bowler. Uh, the idea was right, the execution wasn't. Doesn't matter even if you lose out on 1 or 2 balls which were supposed to be hit, you'll always get another. Just wait for the next opportunity. If you missed the ball, doesn't matter. That gone, all gone bys are gone bys. You cannot be writing the script again. If the ball has gone, it has gone. Look out for the next one. And because if you have that on your back of your mind, you are going to be in trouble. And that is what exactly has happened. He gives his wicket away, Devang. One dot ball could have not mean a lot. He gets out. 6 down on the score of 70. Oh, that was the last wicket, 77 all out. Scorpions, they started off promisingly with both the opening batsmen looking better than any of the other batsmen on show. Unfortunately, lost the first wicket, then the second, then the third, then the run out, and then a series of wickets. Oh, it's a very good team which promised a lot but collapsed like pack of cards. That can happen to the best. But it's the first match of the tournament. Even this team can come back strongly. 78 runs to defend in 20 overs. Yes, Jay and Anpit are making their way to chase down the score of 78. Check, check. So 78, what is the target what they are going to defend? And sometimes the small little totals are always the ones which will get you into trouble. Remember, 1983 World Cup, India just had 183 runs to defeat. Vivian Richards was going very strong. They had not lost a wicket. And Kapil Dev, after taking Vivian Richards' catch, things just changed dramatically. The 60 overs, they had to get just 183 runs, which was almost 3 runs per over. And they still lost the match, the West Indies. So 77 may be a very smallish total, but in cricket and life, you should never give up. Or will the Sharks make merry and score these runs quickly and go and enjoy in this beautiful scenic hill station? Or will the Scorpions sting back and take a few wickets? Jay and Arpit are the two batters who are going to face the heat from the Scorpion bowlers. Garwari Clubhouse Carnival 2024. Special thanks to Sri Sharat Chandraji Pawar, the president of Garwari Clubhouse, Sri Shairas Gorimar, honorary vice president of Garwari Clubhouse, Sri Manishji Ajmera, honorary treasurer, Sri Mohit Chaturvedi, chairman cricket committee, Garwari Clubhouse, Sri Kamleshji Sangvi, vice chairman cricket committee, Garwari Clubhouse, the management committee and the entire cricket advisor committee. Thank you for your continuous support and being the force behind the tournament. A special thanks to the top brands which are associated with the tournament: Kya Jewels, the Sani Brothers, KS Counselor, your mental well-being partner. Thank you so much for being a part of this wonderful tournament. Today we had 4 teams on show: Vikings and Gangsters, where the Gangsters won the match comfortably versus the Vikings. Sharks versus Scorpions. Sharks won the toss, invited the Scorpions to have a go first. The Scorpions scoring just 77 runs and getting all out. They were in a slight hurry. They made some basic errors, and the errors were so dangerous that the whole team skittled on 77. And he shows complete respect to the bowler. This is where the advantage you have of letting know what exactly the target which is there on your mind. So here they can afford a few quiet overs. Here they can go hammer and tong. One of the batsmen can go very strong against the bowling. The other one can keep one end quiet. So they have a strategy to plan out and get this score done. That was beautifully bowled, right on the spot where the team captain and the members might have discussed. Devang. Devang is a player whom every team would like to have in the team sheet. Devang on batting alone or bowling alone can win the match on his own. So he's a perfect all-rounder to be there in any team. Let's see what he does. That is hit into the cap, and that is the first run for Jay. The first run will always give you that immense satisfaction. Opening the account and getting that first run against your name is always a pleasure. It's a kind of a relief. Nobody likes a 0 against the name. A 1-2 is fine, but getting a 0 and coming back after not scoring a single run and not contributing for the team is very, very disheartening. And that is the reason you may be the best batter in the world. You always are circumspect about that first run, unless you are a Virendra Sehwag who is not bothered about getting out and hits the first ball for a boundary if it is there for him to be hit. And 2011 World Cup we saw hitting every ball. The first ball of the match, he dispatched it for a boundary, except for the finals and the semi-finals. Devang, they are taking the risky run. He wanted the first run and he could have got his other partner into trouble. But this is how you help each other out. It is that kind of running which helps your partner to run. When your partner is on 49, he wants to have a 50, he's surrounded by different fielders. There is where the non-striker, he takes a risk and completes the run for his team. Here again, the batsman wanted to open his account. The batsman at the non-striker's end, he went to the danger and helped his partner. That is what is cricket. Those small little things which generally the commentators say the ball went into that area, he picked up, he threw. Everybody can see that. The small little things which people don't see, these are the things which one should notice. Cricket is not always picking the ball, hitting it and throwing it around and catching it. Those things which are seen shouldn't be repeated. Things which are not seen, which are perceived, should be spoken about. That was bowled with a lot of venom and power. That's good bowling. So both the batsmen off the mark, run each to both the batters, and a very, very determined Devang on show. That is what we want. The last ball of the over, just see, generally, whenever you are a pace bowler, your first ball is a very good one, you get warmed up. The second or the third ball is a very quick delivery. The fourth ball, normal delivery, maybe your stock delivery. The fifth ball, you drop down your pace because you do not have the same energy which you had in the first three balls. And the fifth and the sixth ball, you're almost at your below par speed. Here, Devang had a different issue. Devang's last ball was his best ball. And that is what effort should be. The last ball was his fastest ball. The last ball was the ball on which he put that extra shoulder into it. That is how the commitment of a player should be accounted. Not with how quickly he bowls, but how he puts his best foot forward for his team. Those little things are important. It's not how good you are, but how ready you are to contribute for your team. That is what is more important. Here we are not playing for India's selection. Here you are contributing for your team. That's good to see. Even the smallest total of 78, they are trying to defend it with complete heart. That's beautifully bowled. The first ball right on spot. The spinners, especially the leg spinners, find it difficult to land the first ball. The greatest of all, Shane Warne, even in these initial stages, used to spread out the field in the first few balls. Even Adam Zampada said, the first over he spreads his whole field out, and as he gets confident, the third ball, fourth ball, maybe at the end of the over, he will get the fielders to get close in because he's still not sure about the length, and that is how they start. The spinners, they take some time to adjust. That is beautiful bowling. Right on spot from ball number one. He is almost in rhythm. Just as the batters need good form, the bowlers need good rhythm, they say. This man is in rhythm. That is a shot and a half. Classy hit. Getting on top of it and hitting it in the covers of such a good delivery, which was flighted so well. Pitched outside the off stump. Bludgeoned it into that offside with a fantastic hit into the covers. It deserves applause, and the teammates rightly applauding his great shot. It's not easy shot to execute on the rise and away from the ball, still managed to hit it up and over. Tried to hit the same shot, the ball ricocheting off his hand and straight to the fielder. This is a great contest to watch. A bowler who's actually willing to give flight to the ball. He's not afraid of it, and the batsman going for it. And that's smart bowling. He bowled a quicker one, but great stop, sir. Great stop. That is what we call commitment. That is what we want. We do not want the superstars. We want the super committed individuals. That is what we ask in a team. Fantastic, sir. So that all traveling of 200 plus kilometers from Mumbai straight into the heart of this beautiful hill station. This is what we have come to play here. You come here to enjoy the beautiful cricket. This is slashed and this will run away for another boundary. Both the batsmen have got a boundary against their name, and it is almost deja vu for both these batsmen. And both of them have got a run in the first over, and both of them have got a boundary against their name in the second over. This is almost replicating each other's performance and reciprocating what the other batsman has done. This is how you hunt in pairs. At times when Sachin Sehwag used to play, we used to compare their runs, their totals. Sachin Ganguly played, we used to see how close they used to go neck and neck, and we used to almost see them competing. And that kind of a situation it is right now. Both of them getting a boundary each. But the color of saffron is known for sacrifice. It is known for fighting. It is known for just resisting till the end. Let's see the Bhagwadhari teams. Does it make a difference? The color can be the one which can inspire you. Let's see whether the saffron color team comes back in form. That's beautifully bowled. He came in with quickly just to telecast the batsman that is going to bowl a quicker delivery. He bowled a slower one. Devang. He mixes his pace, he mixes his line, he mixes his length, and he can bowl from quick to slow balls. Oh, after that slow delivery, look at that ball, that short delivery, and that was very quick. Beautifully bowled. So they are not going to give them the 78 runs on a platter. It is not a buffet of the lunch which was served in the afternoon. They have to work hard for it. The runs are easy, runs are gettable, easy win, understood. But those runs have to be scored. And though this won't be given that easily, they will have to work hard for it. And no runs over there. Devang trying his best not to give those runs easily. Trying his best to get a wicket or so. You just don't have to try and make it difficult for the opposition. Try and defeat them. That is what the aim should be. Oh, how did that miss the stumps? And that is some good bowling by Devang. He's bowling a few slower ones, bowling that short pitch delivery some time back, and this he bowled a Yorker. He's mixing up his length, he's mixing up his line, and he's ideally mixing up his pace as well. So variation in length, the pace, the line, everything combined from the opening bowler. We'll wait for the umpire's call. The umpire said it is a wide. The length was fine, the pace was fine, the line wasn't. The line was slightly alright, sliding down the leg side. Umpire clearly calling it as a wide ball. A wide ball that will help the scoring, will take the score to 13. 13, of course, the unlucky number for the Aussies. In fact, for the English, Aussies have 87. Wide on the leg side, wide on the offside, wanted to bowl a slower bouncer. The ball went too far away. Another wide in this over. No runs off the bat, not many runs off the bat, but a couple of wides in this over. He goes for the big one. There is an opportunity. In fact, it fell too short. He should have gone for it. The ball actually hung in the air and it did not carry as was expected. Maybe the wind was a big factor. You can see the flags blowing in that direction. So the wind's direction is exactly to the opposite of the direction of which the batsman tried to hit the ball. And that swirling wind is not a constant factor. It might change its direction. At times it just swirls around. So it's not easy to predict which way the wind is going to blow. That's nicely bowled. Equally well played though. They are mixing caution with aggression. It's not always that every ball is going to travel for a boundary. Not every ball has to be blocked. It has to be caution mixed with aggression. You need to be cautious so that you don't lose a wicket. You need to be aggressive that every time a short ball or a loose ball is presented, you take full advantage of this one. The score at the end of this over is 15 without loss. 3 overs done and dusted. The score is 15, 5 runs per over. They just need 3.4 runs every over. So 16 runs on the scorecard. Amit bowls it beautifully. A vociferous appeal. But the batsman was into the crease. Amit trying to manufacture, fabricate, engineer a wicket so that his team gets something out of it. And that always that first wicket, that first victory, that first kind of achievement, that first success is always treasured. Once you get that, you can expect a few more. Amit trying to get that first wicket. But these two are cheeky batsmen. These two are smart batsmen. Arpit and Jay. They started off the bowling. That's showing respect to some good bowling. Previous one was pitched up. This was on the good length. Was bowled quickly. "16 runs on the scorecard. This is what they want. This is what they want. Some tight overs. They want some wicket-taking balls. They want to create that pressure so that the batsman makes a mistake. Again, that was straight to the fielder. They should be alert. A single that will take the score to 17. So 4 overs and 17 runs on the scorecard. That's beautifully hit. What good shot that is. But great fielding. It was hit very hard. Good fields of fielding over there. 19 runs on the scorecard. They need wickets. As simple as that. Both these batsmen determined. Oh, that's beautifully played. What a shot that is. Chopped and beautifully hit. The ball is racing away for a boundary. The ball wins the race. What beautifully crafted boundary that was. On the back foot, using his feet. Using the feet does not mean always dancing down the ground and hitting the ball down. It is always sometimes shuffling backwards, shuffling front, and creating that room for yourself. Cutting the ball in different ways. That is also use of feet. Look at that beautiful use of the feet. Just shuffled himself and crafted and carved it into that area. Two fielders in back behind a point, and he got a boundary bisecting both of them. That is beautifully bowled. He wasn't to the pitch of the ball at all. That was a shot which was a brilliant effort, but that goes in vain. That is the story of the team. They have put their best foot forward, but today just not their day. And look at that. That was beautifully bowled, and he was actually not in control of the shot at all. He was way too far away from the. He was beaten, but still he has got those 4 runs just for his intent, just for his good, positive batting. There are no two ways about it. This was timed well, unfortunately going straight to the fielder. So that can happen. A bad shot can give you a boundary at times, and a very good shot can give you just 1 run. That can happen in cricket and life. For doing a lot of good work, you sometimes don't get any reward. For doing nothing, you are rewarded at times immensely. That can happen. 28 runs on the scorecard. What a shot that is. They are playing some delightful strokes today. Even though it's a smallish total, the way you begin is important. This is a smart team. They start off with the old war horses, the experienced ones. They start bowling with Hitesh and Ripple. Then when it comes to batting, they give chance to the young ones. So yeah, they are very smart when they actually use the players at their disposal. So they use the swing bowlers in the beginning, then they use the spinners well, then they use the medium pacers when Rishin came into ball, when he used that old ball well. So they got the combination right. That is what is more important than anything else. And the batters, they are doing their stuff. So all in all, this looks out to be a very promising team. Hitesh is a smart guy. Always is a part, or he makes a good team, or he is a part of a good team. And your contribution always counts. Come on, team. Scorpions, you need some magic. You cannot be going down in a meek way. This team is not a bad team. Take my word, they are not out of the competition. This team can come back. They have some fantastic top 3 batsmen. Today, they got out quickly. And perhaps that was the reason the team is lagging so very much behind. But once they understand the dynamics of this ground, once they understand what's going to come in the future, this team is going to bounce back. It is almost like an RCB team who can defeat any team and get defeated by any team. So Scorpions, they need to tighten all those loose ends. They need to pull up their socks and work on the small nitty-gritties so that their team comes back strongly. The score is 29 and they need exactly 49 more runs to win this one. This is where you need to take care of your team when your team is in desperate situations. But that is a vociferous appeal. The wicketkeeper was excited. Every time the batsmen are doing well, sometimes a play and miss also excites you. And that is how desperate one becomes to get those wickets. Oh, that is a peach of a delivery. Putting everything into it, bowling into that hard length, and the ball sniffing past his nose, and with some good pace on it. Good bowling this by Aryan. The young man trying to put his best foot forward and try and get a wicket from some source. Aryan trying to bowl as fast as he could, and more importantly, the line and length absolutely perfect. Oh, that is very well bowled and good piece of work behind the stumps. It is very difficult to keep your morale high when you have scored just 77. The team can get shattered after seeing these two batsmen doing really well, and you may lose in the fifth and sixth over. Instead, this team is doing the basics right. They are trying to put their best foot forward. They are trying to stop every run. They are trying to take every wicket, and they are trying their bit to do what is offered to them at that moment. That is what is more important. That was way too away outside the off stump. That single will take the score to 31. And after facing a series of dot deliveries, most batsmen they lose their cool. They go for the big shot and they get out. He's a smart guy. He understands a few dot deliveries won't matter much. Aryan trying to bowl as quick as possible. That will race away. The pace on the ball, the timing on it will take it for a fantastic boundary. That is what the pace on the ball can be your ally, it can be your foe as well. More the pace, it becomes difficult for the batters to negotiate, but a slight edge or a timing on it, that the ball is going to race away. This time it was the latter. The ball just sped across the turf due to the pace on the ball. It was slightly on the leg side. He wanted to hit it in the mid wicket. The ball has raced on to the square leg region. That is even better. What a shot that is. That's the best of the lot. Fantastic cover drive, getting on the rise and hitting it. That is the shot of the match for me. Brilliantly done. It is not like the Virat Kohli's full stretch boundary, but it is a classic hit on the rise. Just punched it into the covers to play his best shot of the day. What a shot that was. 40 needed. A wide ball. He started off so very well with series of good balls. After that, a wide ball, then a boundary onto the square leg, and then that crisp cover drive to get two boundaries in an over. A very good young bowler against a batter who can play all around the wicket. The shot in the covers was a treat to watch. Also, he can flick the ball from square leg to mid wicket and also play that drive in on long off and long on. Played with soft hands on the back foot. This is beautiful running. That's how you should be communicating. Don't even call, look into each other's eyes, understand whether there's a run, and they go for it. The best call at times is no call. Looking into each other's eyes, understanding what each others think. That synchronization at times is enviable for some players. They do understand each other's language without saying. 41 runs on the scorecard. 38 needed. 37 needed. Played with some solidarity. Good bowling. The last ball was the best one. The score at the end of this over. 6 overs done and dusted. It is none for 41. Garware Clubhouse Cricket Carnival 2024. Special thanks to Shri Sharad Chandraji Pawar, Honorary President of Garware Clubhouse, Shri Cyrus Gorimar, the, the Honorary Vice President of Garware Clubhouse, Shri Manish Ajmera, Honorable Treasurer of Garware Clubhouse, Shri Mohit Chaturvedi, the Chairman, the big man, the Chairman of Cricket Committee, Shri Kamlesh Singhvi, Vice Chairman of Cricket Committee, and the complete team of the Management Committee and the Cricket Advisory Committee. Heartfelt thanks to all these guys, right from the top at the hierarchy to the ones who are working with us. Thank you so much for being a part of this wonderful tournament and lending your helping hand in every sense. Also, the top brands which are associated with this tournament, Kya Jewels. Kya Jewels is a patron to so many tournaments. I have gone in the last week, 3 places I have seen this name, Kya Jewels, patron of cricket, and the ones who support cricket a lot. The Sani brothers, again a big name in the industry. KS counselors, they take care of your mental well-being. So counseling is necessary in today's world. So one place where you can get some peace of mind, some piece of advice, and some strong way to come back is KS counselors. He wanted to stand and deliver, hits it on the offside, wanted to hit it up and over into the covers, wanted to replicate the shot which he played in the previous over, gets a single, the score moves on to 42 with that, and 42 runs on the scorecard. They need exactly 36 runs to win this one. So a short match with the smallish total. Down the leg side, the score will move on to 43 with that. 43 runs on the scorecard without loss, and they haven't gone for any false shots. 1 or 2 shots where they took some risk, but they never lost their shape, and they're not playing with any kind of overconfidence. They're treating the ball as per its merit. That is the best part about the batting. And a lot of bottom hand into that. The wrong end, wrong end. The direct hit, but the batsman is well home. 44 without loss. Remember, these guys were 44 for the loss of 4 wickets. Then 44 for the loss of 5 wickets. A single that will take the score to 45. That's beautifully bowled. That is some good bowling by Hitain. They may not have got the highest score. They may not have got a good total which they can defend. Their team may be not in good position, but that hard work shouldn't be missing. Mithane is just doing that. He's trying to put his best effort. Very good bowling, sir. Fantastic. Great to see the spirit. They are almost in the lost cause. Any other player at a young age would have just said, we are going to lose this. Why to waste my energy? No. He is doing his best to get a wicket for his team. And what he is trying to achieve is that what no other bowler has achieved. He hasn't allowed them to take a boundary. Instead, he has just given away 3 runs in this over. The previous over might have been expensive, but he's doing his best in this over. Just 3 runs in that over. 46 without loss. They need exactly 32 more to win this one. Just 32 away they are. That was a flying wicket keeper. He made a valiant effort, wasn't able to stop that one from going over. A single that will take the score to 47 and the target down to 32 now. 32 needed in lot many overs. 12.5 overs to get 32 runs. What a shot, but straight to the fielder. He looked stylish. He hit it well, but he hit straight to the fielder. It's not how elegant and beautiful you hit. It is whether to hit the ball in the gap or not. It was hit straight to the fielder. The shot was fine. The direction wasn't. That is what happens. You may be good, but if you lose your direction, you are the ones who are going to get into trouble. That is what exactly happened. I am not teaching you any philosophy, but that is what plain cricketing terms means. You place the ball and you get a lot of runs. If you don't, you are in trouble. After playing a very good knock, some delightful strokes, some fantastic hits, he gets out after taking his team to a commanding position, both run-wise and run rate-wise. And that is what we play for. That satisfaction, no amount of bank balance can give you that satisfaction. The way you contribute for your team, that is what will give you immense pleasure. That is not what... Yeah, that's great batting by the opening batter, getting his team to a substantial start and getting his team to a winning position. 47 is what the team score on which he got out. India got freedom in 47. This guy just lost his wicket on the score of 47. Thank you so much, Harish Pandya sir, and thank you so much Mohit Chaturvedi for trusting me to be a part of this tournament. It's a very big tournament. I was slightly circumspect whether I would be able to fit in the shoes of the big man. Tomorrow is going to be here, the #1 commentator in the Indian cricketing world. If you don't talk about the television or the satellite TV, Harish Pandya is going to be there tomorrow. That is second wicket. And that gives him happiness. Viral is viral for his bowling. That is the reason. He's got 2 in space of 2 balls. And that was a very good ball. Keeping all those virtues of bowling straight, all those virtues of pitching the ball up, all those virtues of keeping it straight and simple. It was a swinging yorker. The batsman missed it, and it would have missed the off stump. It would have missed the leg stump, and it would have crashed into middle of middle. Good call by the umpire. So 2 in 2. See, even in the worst situations, you can get the best batsman. Vivek is a pretty handy batsman, and he fails today. That can always happen. And 2 wickets in 2 balls. And can he get a hat-trick? That is the only question. Viral will become viral on the social media if he gets a hat-trick. At least in the Garwari clubhouse, this hat-trick would be viewed again and again. At least this successive wickets would be viewed again. 2 in 2. Can he make it 3 in 3? Oh, that was a beautiful swinging delivery. Chance of a run out. Everyone, he gets a team hat-trick. He's excited. That won't go. It is almost like getting the check in your account, but it is with the joint account of your wife that you cannot be claiming it. That kind of happiness it was. It is a team hat-trick, but that won't be accounted in his name. It is 2 wickets to him and 3rd to his team. That is fine. 3 in 3, but is this some late drama happening? Is it a scripted match like we do have in some of the matches of the leagues? 3 in 3. Look at the happiness he is having. Look at it. That is what is more important. His personal glory is not worried about. He's not bothered about. He's not got a hat-trick. He's happy because his team has got 3 wickets in 3 balls. That is what is more important. And that is what they say, never over until it is over. All 2 good batsmen out without opening the account. In 1947, India got freedom. These guys are getting into trouble at the score of 47. 3 of them sent back into the pavilion. The batsman is having an Independence Day over here. He is being on his own. 2 wickets in 2 balls, then a run out, which he actually got on his own. Now Ripple and Hitesh both are looking out for their pads now. ये नए बंदों से नहीं होने वाला है. Ripple sir pad भी नहीं लेके आओगे और bat भी नहीं लेके आओगे. You have got it? Maybe he must be having a feeling कि ये इनका ही काम है. I will have to bowl the swinging balls. So let's see whether Ripple sir and Hitesh bhai also get a chance to bat. There are so many good batters, but the way they are losing wickets, Ripple bhai, keep your pads handy and the bat. 3 in 3. The sharks can be dangerous, but the scorpion can also sting very badly, sir. Scorpion का डंक भी बहुत भारी पड़ सकता है. That can happen. It has stung thrice. 3 in 3. Let's see whether the sting continues. 47 for 3. These guys, they are getting ruled by this man on your screen. Viral, the viral man. He got 4 in 4 almost if they had the flying slip over there. He is creating chances on every ball. Whatever he's touching is turning it into gold now. He has bowled 5 balls, 3 wickets he has got, and also on the 5th ball he actually created a chance. So they should be having a slip or all those catching positions, whatever, wherever applicable. In those banking documents you have, condition supply. So they should have that unconditioned position of all the catching positions for him. Look at him. Oh my God, there is a spring in his strides. He is almost as flexible as a gymnast over there. 3 wickets down on the score of 48. This man might not have jumped and moved around and stopped balls in his entire life than this over. 48 for 3. So Rishin is getting ready. Thank God people like me are not in the team, because at least one member in the team would be the one who would be praying कि जल्दी से out हो जाए 6-7 लोग so that I can get a chance to bat. People like me always used to feel like that. If 6-7 wickets fall, I'll get a chance to bat. At least one member is there in every team who feels even if the team loses is fine, I should get a chance to bat. But even this man on your screen, he might be one of the most senior most members. Look at the way he is bowling. Every ball is given importance to. He is delaying my actually departure from Lonavala to Mumbai, but that's fine. Oh, that is beautifully cut. The ball is racing away. No one's going to stop this one. This is a fabulously hit cut shot, and things have changed. From 47, 1 year into independence, they have got their own constitution to write now. 52, the score moves on to. Now this is what they want. They want to break free from the clutches. They get a boundary. They're getting closer to 78. That is how you should be playing, with a lot of positive intent. The ball going into that mid-wicket cow corner area. They take the couple quickly, and they are not going to stop now. They want to go and have some fun. Some of the guys are going to go in the amusement park. Some of them are going to go and take blessings of I.A. Kvira Devi. Some of them are going to go to Kamshet. Some of them are just going to sit in a quiet place in a bar and enjoy their time. So 54 for the loss of 3 wickets. It is up to you where to go and decide. Oh, another wicket. Another wicket. And lots of action. But that is fine. He is trying to go for his runs. He has got 6 runs. And he gets out. But the opening batter who was trying to go hammer and tongs. The idea was right to finish it quickly. Instead of taking pressure, he wanted to apply the pressure back. That was a beautiful off-break delivery from the experienced man. Number 10 on his jersey, and he bowled like a smart Harbhajan Singh. Look at him taking a wicket and moving around. This is what I did. Just wanted to say things without saying something. Arpit, who played so very well, gets out on the score of 29. That is a very good contribution. In fact, he has got more than 60% of the team's runs. That is some contribution by Arpit. And he knew his stint was going to be a smaller one. That is the reason he was going wild for these shots. To get 29 out of 54, that is some good batting. But one man with a pony would be really happy. If you are English, they call it pony. If you are an Indian, you call it chendi, whatever. That was very well bowled. Super bowling, sir. Mithane, that is how you should be playing. That's the spirit with which the other youngsters should also know. The match might have gone out of hands, but still he is fighting for. They have got 4 down of a very strong team. Darsh looks to be a very compact batsman with a strong technique. Nice, elegant batsman. And he takes a single. 55. 4 down, 55. But one man who looks to be the smartest of all is the man with the ball in his hand. The bowler who wants to take wickets. He is on a mission to take a few more. He's got one. Well bowled, sir. It is a wide, but it was perilously close to being clean bowled the leg stump. Anything down the leg is considered a wide. It was way down, in fact, half a feet down the leg side. Mithane won't complain. Mithane won't complain. He would get one more ball to ball. He would get one more opportunity to get a wicket. Runs are not a factor now. Very few runs to defend. But he would love to take a couple of more wickets. Remember, South Africa were 6 down and they had almost 10 overs to score just 10 runs. And the Lasith Malinga came, got the 7th wicket, 8th wicket, 9th wicket and 10th wicket in 4 consecutive balls. And got South Africa all out in 4 balls. Where they needed just 10 runs in 10 overs. So don't take anything lightly in cricket. Malinga did it twice, taking 4 wickets in 4 balls. And that was the best bowling effort by a ODI bowler. And taking number 7, 8, 9, 10 in 4 consecutive deliveries and winning the match in 4 balls. Where they had 10 overs to get those 10 odd runs. Darsh. Viral. Oh, that was beautifully played. Lot of timing on it. See, these are the batsmen actually who play some nice cricketing shots. They do not play any shot with anger, they just time it. Darsh is one of those. Akhil is yet to get off the mark. 2 elegant left-handers on show. Akhil is smart though. This is just caressed and the ball is going to speed away and it will just trickle down. Yes, it will. Yes, it. Good effort, sir. Let's see whether he will be honest enough to admit that it has touched it. Check, check. Check. Check, check. So just 6 needed, 4 wickets down. They have done a good job of. Look at the field. It is almost an umbrella field, and they would like to get this win as early as possible. The two left-handers on shore, two elegant left-handers, but do they have the power to hit a sixer? Can they finish it like Mahendra Singh Dhoni, or they just want to collect it in a safer way? That is beautifully bowled. Equally well played. That was Cheteshwar Pujara and Rahul Dravid put together kind of defense. Just trying to delay the inevitable. Garwari Clubhouse Carnival, Cricket Carnival 2024. Special thanks to Sri Sharat Chandraji Pawar, the president of Garwari Clubhouse. Sri Cyrus Gorimar, the so just delaying the inevitable. They are trying to get the last 6 runs. In fact, a couple of runs needed. Will he finish off with a boundary? Devang, he has bowled his heart out. He has bowled brilliantly. 2.5 overs and just 10 runs in his spell. Oh, that was beautifully bowled. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 fielders surrounding, along with the wicketkeeper and the bowler. 11 of them. It is almost a feeling of a VVIP with Z++ security. Oh, 76. 76 runs on the scorecard. A couple of runs needed for the win. So Darsh and Akhil are the two batters. Just 2 to win now. Well, that is swivel pass, and that would be the victory. And the Sharks have gobbled up the first win. This is match number 2 in the Garware Clubhouse Cricket Carnival 2024. Yes, team. So Garwari Clubhouse Cricket Carnival 2024. Match number 2, and it was a match which was a slightly slow scoring one to say the least. But the way you put up your best foot forward in difficult situation always determines how good or bad you are as a team. Remember, the Indian cricket team got out for 36 and everybody was laughing at it. The numbers like 009, 09, it was almost like an international ISD number, and everyone was making fun of the team. The same team came back with the C team of the Indian cricket team. They defeated the best team in the most difficult situation. So this is just a one-off moment. The Scorpions, and just like Scorpions, they are known to sting back. So time for you guys to come back and let's hear it for the spirit. They stood tall, and that is what is more important. As a team, when you are doing well, your collar is always tight. You always see Virat Kohli, whether he wins or loses, his collar would be always tight. That is how the attitude was yours. A big round of applause for the Scorpions, please. That is what is more important. The way you conduct yourself on the cricketing ground when things are going absolutely against you. So let's invite the man who has got everything right for him, and the big smile on his face, the big stature, the chairman of cricket committee of the Garwari Clubhouse, Mr. Mohit Chaturvedi. Also, the man who has taught you all the small nitty-gritties, and the legend, the heart and soul, dil aur dhadkan kahenge saath mein hai. He is the heart and soul of Garwari. Bista sir is here. And also, he said one man is very important for us. I don't know who he is, but Mohit wants to invite him.
I'd like to invite a member of our cricket committee and a veteran from Garwari Cricket who's supporting us all throughout. Mr. Nikun Shah, please join us.
Yes, all these guys are the ones actually who make up a big family, because these are the ones who work behind the scenes and make a family much more healthier, stronger, and prettier. So these are the stalwarts which always support a team. So do not be dejected. All those words are not just the words to be said. You guys were really good. The team player of the match, and the one who played really well, and he was jumping up and down like a 10-year-old boy, and he got 2 in 2, and he got the third run out, and he had the elation, happiness, joy, just like he has got the World Cup hat-trick. It has to be the viral man, Viral Shah. Well bowled, sir. Fantastic. Kudos to the attitude more than anything else. The way you perform, the way you compete, the way you hold yourself up in difficult situation, there is where a man's pride is accounted for. You were really, really fantastic. All these attributes of holding your head high during difficult situation define your character. You are simply outstanding, Viral. The winning and losing is important, but the way you put your best foot forward against the toughest condition, that is really appreciated. There were so many good performances from the team. In fact, the whole team had the field day today. Man of the match for a very good performance is Jai Shroff. And good to see Jai. That 0 you would be like immediately erasing. That run out would not be there on the mind. It was Jai, right, who got run out? But that doesn't matter because he contributed with the ball in his hand. Man of the match of match number 2, Garware Clubhouse Cricket Carnival Season 1 is going to be the big man, Jai Shroff. Well done, sir. Jai. Just a little question, because the match, the...
It was a complete team effort. Can't wait to get in there tomorrow, guys.
That wasn't my question actually. You could not read my mind that well. I just wanted to ask, is this the first time you have been on this ground or you have played on this?
First time.
What are your...
Excellent experience, and can't wait to get in here tomorrow.
Any of your friends who have refused to came here because it was quite a longer distance, we do not want to come, or they opted out?
Not that I know. No.
It is a place where you are going to come and enjoy and have some great fun. That's it from this beautiful paradise in between Lonavala and Pune. That was a day to remember for the team in blue. The team in saffron is going to come back strongly. Thank you so much.